Hey everybody, welcome to Second Take. It's Trent. Alex is not here with us today. As many of you guys have heard, Bironas, the former kicker for the Tennessee Titans, was killed in a car crash yesterday. Last night at 11 p.m., he swerved off the road his SUV and hit several trees, and he was pronounced dead when he got to the hospital. So I want to take a brief moment to just honor his memory, and let's all bow our heads and have a moment of silence. Thank you. Okay, so our week 3 predictions, I apologize, our week 2 predictions have not been uploaded. That was miscommunication on Alex and I's part. From now, the videos are going to be sent from my phone, not from his, so we're going to be doing this from my phone only. Raiders, Patriots. Alex and I both picked the Patriots. I did not get Alex's scores. He says he doesn't want to send them to me. So I have my score 34-20, an easy win for New England. Redskins, Eagles. I think the Redskins defense could be big time in this game. RG3 obviously is not playing. He may not even play for the rest of the year. Kirk Cousins is starting. Philadelphia, though, I'm picking Philadelphia to win by a score of 35-31. And pulling out in the shootout. Texans, Giants. We all know how the Giants have struggled with their turnovers and such. Alex is picking the Giants as usual. He wasn't happy last week. We were talking during the game. And as you guys know, I picked the Giants as well. But I'm picking the Giants this game. Arian Foster is not playing. So I think Eli will finally at least get some help on offense. And they'll win by a score of 21-17. Titans, Bengals. I have the Bengals winning this game 24-14. And so does Alex. Packers, Lions. We both agree that the Packers are going to win this game. I don't know Alex. Obviously, the Lions have Megatron. They have Matthew Stafford. Their offense is big time, but their defense is suspect. So I'm having a shootout game of 31-28 going Green Bay. Colts, Jaguars. I'm going with the Colts. Alex is as well. 31-20 is my score. Not much to say there. The Jaguars did not show up against the Redskins last week. They just got blown out of the building 41-10 with Kirk Cousins on the field. Chargers, Bills. We both picked the Bills. I didn't know who I was going to pick in this game. I was leaning towards picking San Diego, but I went with Buffalo because of their team, and they've been playing very, very well lately. And San Diego obviously did beat Seattle last week, but I think Seattle wasn't as focused. I think they're going to be focused this week, and they're big time. We'll get to that a little bit later, though. So we're both picking the Bills. My score 24-21 in a close game that will result in a 2-minute drive by E.J. Manuel and a field goal to win it. Vikings, Saints. Not much to say there. Adrian Peterson is not playing. That's something that is not good for the Minnesota Vikings. That's basically their reign of offense. The Saints, obviously, they started out 0-2. That's not good. So I think the Saints, this is a great opportunity to get their first win in New Orleans, in the Superdome. And I think the score will be 28-10 going to New Orleans' way. And Alex is picking the Saints to win as well. Now, our only disagreement for all of Week 3, I'm kind of surprised about this, that we only have one disagreement in Week 3. Ravens, Browns. Alex is picking the Browns. Johnny Manziel is not starting, we know that, and Alex is a Johnny football fan. I'm not much of a Johnny football fan, but that's for another day to debate. Ravens, I'm picking the Ravens. Their defense is big time, even like after we saw last year, without Ray Lewis retiring 2 years ago after they won the Super Bowl. But I think the Ravens' defense is big time. Their offense is suspect, even though they have Ray Rice not starting, but I think their offense can do some things as well. Obviously, having Steve Smith there, that's big time. So I'm predicting a 28-21 going to the visiting team of Baltimore. 49ers Cardinals. Now, Alex told me to say this. Palmer is out for today, so he is not playing today, as we all found out. Well, Alex and I found out just earlier this morning. They are keeping Palmer out for a second straight game after they played Drew Stanton against the Giants last week, and Drew Stanton obviously got the victory for Arizona. But this is 49ers. This is not the San Francisco Giants. The 49ers are angry that they lost last week because they shouldn't have against Chicago. I'm predicting a 24-14 victory against the 49ers. Broncos Seahawks. I'm not predicting a Super Bowl again, and I'm not predicting a 43-8 victory. I'm predicting the Broncos offense to do some things. Obviously, Wes Welker is coming back, but I'm going with Seattle. Their defense is too big time. Their offense obviously has shown me Russell Wilson is big time. He is at least top 7 quarterback in this league. I'm going with Seattle 31-24, and Alex is as well, because mainly they're at home as well, so that should play a huge factor. The 12th man going in there. We're not doing Bucs Falcons. Obviously that passed the by already. So the Thursday night games are kind of hard for us to do because we have school and stuff. That's going to be kind of hard. But we'll try. We're trying, but it's just not going stuff because you got homework and we got all this other stuff going on. Chiefs Dolphins. Ooh, this was a hard one for me. But I'm going with the Chiefs, even though they do have Alex Smith. I mean, that's a good quarterback. And I said this last year that the Chiefs, the reason that they started out that undefeated streak, I said it for all that time. I said, look at their schedule. Like, look who they're facing. I don't care if they're 10-0 or 9-0 or whatever they were last year. You have to look at that schedule. They had the easiest front half schedule I've ever seen. So, I'm not saying that they're horrible, but you looked at the second half, and they just were not the Chiefs. You saw them, and they were not the Kansas City Chiefs that we were expecting them to be. Steelers, Panthers. Oh, by the way, Alex is picking the Chiefs as well, and I'm picking them to win 21-17 against Miami, even though I don't have full faith in that, but I am picking them to win that game. Steelers, Panthers. I am picking the Panthers. Alex is picking the Panthers. Obviously, the Steelers have their own troubles with the distractions of going on. But we're picking the home team. And Kuechly, obviously, he's a big time. And I think this defense could do some things against Big Ben Roethlisberger. And I'm predicting it to be 24-20. Carolina. Chicago, New York Jets. The Bears, I don't have full faith in them right now. I really don't. I even though they beat San Francisco last week, they lost to the Buffalo Bills in a game that they probably shouldn't have. Even though the Bills are big time, as I said before, they should not have lost that game. So I'm predicting a low scoring, like a really low scoring, like 14-10, going the Jets' way, and Alex is picking the Jets as well. So thank you guys very much. Obviously, it was great to have Week 3 now back up for second take. And I hope you guys enjoy your football for today, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys very much, and I hope you guys have a good one.